I'm Chris Childs, and I'm the Program Director for the Cardiology Fellowship here at Baylor Scott and White in Temple. We are part of the Texas A&M program, and we wish we could meet with you in person. We wish we had an opportunity to get to know you well and for you to get to know us well. But we want to do the best we can to provide you with some resource so that you can get to know us and get a little bit of a sense of the flavor of what we're about. And then we're going to do the best we can to get to know you as well. I just want to tell you a little bit about our program, kind of in an overview sense, which hopefully will be helpful, and then just tell you a story about one of our fellows, because I think his experience illustrates well what we're looking for and what we want to accomplish. And so I think the power of telling stories can be that it just helps illustrate that. But as I said, our program here, we're very proud of. I have been here 16 years, and in that time, every fellow has passed the boards. So we have had a 100% board pass rate for those 16 years, and then for several years before that. So at least in this millennium, everybody has passed the boards. Now, I know that the cardiology board pass rate is about 85%, so roughly 15% of people don't pass the boards, but that's not from our program. We have kind of developed this pattern where after the second year of fellowship, fellows are eligible to sit for the echo boards, and many of our fellows do that. Not all, but many do that, even if they're planning on doing interventional cardiology. Some NEP will still do echo boards, and we have a greater than 90% pass rate for the echo boards, which nationally has about a 75% pass rate. So we know that we train people well, at least with that evidence, and we feel like that we're able to accomplish fellows really developing excellence in procedural areas, also in imaging. But then beyond those types of skills of reading echoes and EKGs and stress tests and doing a cath and putting in a pacemaker, those skill type things, really we want to teach people how to think, how to work through problems and how to solve problems, and really to have medical knowledge to do that. And I feel like we do that well. We have a very extensive didactic program that assists with that. So I think there's a healthy combination of good clinical workload, lots of procedural volumes, and then didactics, and of course working one-on-one with faculty that help. Ultimately, we want to do all that and still accomplish a good experience for our trainees. That it's really important to me that people enjoy their time here, that while they're working hard, we want them to enjoy it and make the most of it. Life does not start after training. It's ongoing, and my expectation is that during your cardiology fellowship, that can really be a time that you continue to develop great friendships and very strong relationships, and that it as you reflect back, my expectation is that it'll be one of the best periods of your life. So that's our goal, and we try to do that in a way that is enjoyable and has great work-life balance. And so really what we're looking for, from my perspective, is to try to create some sense of family. We know everybody has their own families, but we want to have a healthy, functioning work family, and so that's part of what we're looking for. And then that is a challenge for us, doing virtual interviews in terms of determining really what our family is going to look like. Now, we hope to have a diverse family, and that doesn't mean everybody looks the same, but or that everybody comes from the same background. We certainly want a variety there. Well, let me tell you a story a little bit about one of our fellows. I think, first of all, I'm going to have a seat. I was going to tell you why I went into cardiology, and a lot of it was a role model and a mentor. The current dean at the University of Michigan Medical School is named Marshall Runge, and when I was a house officer, he had a great impact on me and made a strong impression. And he had this great combination of being kind, both to the house staff, but most importantly to patients. He was off the charts smart and a great teacher. He had a great way about him that engaged us, and was an excellent role model. And ultimately, when I saw him, I knew that's what I wanted to be like. I wanted to be like him. I saw a great role model. And role models, I think, still have a huge impact on who we want to be and how we learn. And I think that we have many here, many people that serve as role models for our fellows, that push them and inspire them and work alongside them. And again, that aspect of thing, that mentorship and role modeling is really what we aim for. So I'm going to pick up my camera here and then show you another picture that I have and tell you the story about it. There's a little glare here, but this is a picture that we take in November. We have this kind of silly tradition of growing mustaches. We go into No Shave November, and then on December 1st, everybody shaves down. So there's me with my mustache. And you can see our fellows with a wide variety of looks. And this is our fellowship program. Really, all of these people have now graduated and have moved on. And this fellow right here, this is my mom's cardiologist, and he finished fellowship here. And he and I both went to the University of Texas for undergrad. And while he was here, his name is Wafi. So he was a chief resident at UT Houston, and then came here for fellowship after his internal medicine training. And Wafi, this is Wafi right here. He said that he enjoyed his fellowship more than he did his time in college. And I think that's a great goal, that we want you to enjoy your time here as much as any time in your life. I recently visited, this is Wes. Wes was in Wafi's class and is practicing in Little Rock, and had dinner with Wes and his wife about 2 weeks ago. And Wes told me that he and Wafi and Sadir and Rickon and Denise, that they text each other almost every day. And they have been finished with fellowship now 3 years. But they have really strong relationships. And again, he is an excellent cardiologist. And I asked Wafi, he went to practice in Houston, which is where I'm from, and I asked him if he would be my mom's cardiologist. And I hope that demonstrates well what our goal is and what we're looking for. 3 of these folks right here, Dane and Johnny and Trom, all went into practice and started a practice together in Waco. Again, it's the kind of stuff we're trying to accomplish and look for. And people have gone to a variety of places, but I think this picture and this group illustrates well of what we're trying to look for.